If this is finding you, it's for you. Bear with me. I have like zero voice. Spirit is saying, and it's not, I'm hearing that, the earth is calling you back. 101 on my clock. The earth is calling you back. You might feel more inclined to, like, I'm hearing first off, eating less meat or like foregoing meat altogether. I feel like it's a very rapid decision. You could be noticing confirmation burp. You could be noticing different animals more, or like being around animals more, having this like urge to be in nature, be in water. Um, I'm hearing like grounding, like root chakra stuff, spirit or the spirit, universe, source, whatever you want to say. I know I'm tripping on my words. Major throat chakra attacks. It feels like you are going through an upgrade, but it requires nature, it requires earth, it requires you to be at like at a different density. And so if you have the chance or you're so drawn, 138 as I'm looking up with this video I'm watching, and 117, spirit wants you to spend more time in nature. If you've been following me a while, you know that I'm currently unhoused. 111 as I say that, so maybe you might be facing the threat of being unhoused. And the solution that spirit had me go towards was to travel and spend more time in nature, and just kind of just road trip it, staying at different campgrounds and like lakes and things like that. Like spirit wants me one by the water. There's something really significant about like being able to breathe fresh air all the time, like sleeping with fresh clean air. I just found out that the house that I'm staying at right now, 144, and the timer has mold. It's had mold for years, and I have been sick ever since I've been in this house, like emotionally because of like the toxic situation with my mother, but physically because of the mold that's here. Every time I have to come back here, I get really sick. And so spirit really wants me to like experience nature more. And I'm hearing there's a wave of people, especially very spiritually in tune people, who are going to be 212. They're going to be on a journey that's going to look very different than the norm. And like spirit wants me to call out like the fact that we tear down trees, cut them up, and build homes out of them instead of living amongst the trees as like we're meant to. um and I'm like, a lot of this goes back to like colonization, things like that. It's not civilized to sleep outside or be with nature, and we're suffering for it. There is a return to a more natural way of living where we live in tune with nature. So if spirit is sending you on a journey that looks really scary, like being unhoused is can be terrifying, but spirit wants you to realize like there was never any stability in any of the things around you. 303, the stability is within you. And you have done so much work. 308, 38% on my battery. You've done so much work. 311. You should be very proud of yourself. Your guides are like super loud with their energy. Like they're they're with you. They love you. They're gonna guide you. 321. You just have to take the steps as they give you the instruction. You are not without. You're going to be okay. Every need you have will be met if you allow space for it to be met. 333. Okay. Anything else, spirit? I'm hearing there's no coincidences and there's no mistakes. Everything is going to work out for you and your highest good. 345. Okay. So you're already done? As my son was leaving, he stepped on this bottle of Lysol, and now it's like permanently like spraying. I don't know if you can hear it. And it's making me think like spirit is ridding all of like the ick, the grossness from your life, things that no longer serve you. They're just, you're getting a fresh, clean slate. Like, and I'm seeing river rocks as I say that. So I really feel like it's important to be in the river. And like honestly, spirit is saying you need to put your root chakra, like sit your ass in the water. You need to plant your pussy in the water. That's how she's giving it to me. And that's what's been in my mind. I know it's a little, but you really need to be in the water. The water is really, really important. And something about river rocks, maybe you collect river rocks, or you like the way they feel. It could be a sensory thing. I just got a text. 440 as I look down. So yeah, I really feel like that's significant. You'd be by the water, spending more time in nature, camping if you can. It's a great free way to just experience nature. And so, some campsites cost like the one I want to go to is like $100 a week. it's crazy to have to pay to be in nature, but that is what it is. Guys, I love you so much. I'm gonna leave it here. Readings are coming out soon. I promise. I'm so sorry. I'm just not getting my voice back, and I had none this morning. So we're gonna push through. We're gonna get it done. And also thank you guys for your tips, donations, bookings, liking, commenting, sharing. Everything is helping me and my son. So sorry as we go through this scary transition, but I know everything's gonna work out for the best. And thank you guys for being here for me and just supporting me. I love you so much.